Looks great. See, it's like using a spatula to scramble your eggs.
Your eggs look like this, bro? Not that color.
I said scrambled, not fucking sunny side up. Tomorrow, you know what we're doing? Tomorrow we're miking Ben up for the whole day.
Oh, please.
You're like a mic. No, we can hear him just fine. Looks great.
Are you gonna put it across?
All right, bright and early today. Not really. It's 8:45 in the morning. We're about 11 days out from the opening day. Still so much to do, so much stress in and out of the gym. But we got the floor done. The floor is 100% done. Subfloor is put in, leveled off with the other floor. We just got to continue to level the subfloor that was already in the gym, which we kind of have a game plan for now. Justin's away for work for the week. This weekend we'll finish that up. And then I think we're going to start banging out the mats, wall mats, heavy bag rack, and cage wall. Not in that order, but that'll get done this weekend. We still have some painting to do. We got to finish up the bathroom. A bunch of small projects. It's been frustrating. We've had, I don't want to say back out, but we've had 2 investors switch up. One kind of backed out from coming in to invest to kind of just like throwing down a sponsorship of just like a one-time, here you go, let people know that I helped you out, which is obviously freaking awesome because this is all similar to my fighting career. This is all people just kind of funding my dream and just want to get some exposure in exchange. And so I can never really be too mad about that. So I'm super grateful for that. And then another one in investing, and then just wasn't interested in investing, which is 100% fine. But, you know, budgets were made around money that we were going to have coming in on investment. Now we kind of have to re-budget and maybe not paint something or not add something that might look nice in the gym. For now, at least, obviously. I think we have everything the gym needs. Obviously, there'd be other things that would make the gym look as nice as we would want it to look. But we're going to kind of play that by year. And if within the next 11 days that investor does decide to commit and jump in, then we'll make those things happen. And if not, then I don't want to say the gym will be unfinished, but there will be things that I'll add as we get open and get into business. Like I said, I'm not mad for anybody that wants to invest and then decides they don't. It's just like when you don't really tell people and you kind of leave them in the dark. You're like, oh, do I have this coming? Do I not? How do I budget this? The budget got real tight. The floor kind of almost doubled or tripled in price. We had different methods we were going to do to level it out, but the floor underneath this subfloor for the mats was so wonky. We had a downward slope, and then horizontally we kind of just had like a wavy slope, so we had to level it in multiple ways. But the crew got it done. Super impressed. I couldn't have done that by myself, thanks to Ben, Justin, and them. But yeah, we made it happen. We've still got some things we got to handle. Like I said, the budget's super tight now, but we'll make it happen. They want me to pay for May's rent, and I'm just not doing that. 3 out of the 4 weeks this month, I was just kind of sitting around. There was nothing I could really do, waiting for them to get stuff done. But now we're in action. So I'll pay you for June. I'll pay you moving forward while my business is making me money, or making enough money to stay open, I should say. But I couldn't use the building. It was a glorified storage unit for a month. I can't, in good faith, I can't pay that. We're going to run to Lowe's real quick. I got to return some floor primer. We're going to grab some buckets for Ben to patch some sheetrock up today. I got to grab some light switches for him to put in. And then I'm going to paint the bathroom. I got to order a cubby today. We got to get cubbies for the peeps. I think it's going to be a lot of computer work for me today, too. I got to make a couple more posters, do some social media posts, stuff like that. But we're really coming together. I got training this week. I got work this week. I got work tonight. It's going to be super busy. I'm going to be freaking exhausted. If we can get this gym ready and done for opening day by next Thursday, that would be perfect, because then that Friday, I'm not doing anything. I'm laying on the couch all day long, all night, and then Saturday morning of the opening day, I can get up early, get in there, make sure it's nice and clean, organized, yada yada, and then get to training and everybody can come in and enjoy the gym. I'll keep you updated. Let's get to Lowe's, let's get some of this stuff done. I think today might be a quick day at the gym because we had so many plans and the budget tightening up. We're kind of just doing what we can with what we've got right now. And I think we've got just about everything. So we're going to just do all the functional stuff today. And as far as like decorative and looks stuff, move to the bottom of the list. But we'll see. There's definitely still some necessity paint that needs to get done. And I'll get that done probably today or tomorrow. But we'll see when we get there and get the crew together and game plan. All right, so the subfloor is pretty much done over here. Only thing left is we just got to level back there. That subfloor is already there. I'm blowing out dust this morning. I also left my retainers in, so that's why I have a lisp right now. But I came in, took the leaf blower, I hit all these walls, I hit the ceiling, I hit everything. It was dusty, it was crazy. My shirt's covered, my hair's a mess, but we got it done. I swept it out the door, I swept some up and vacuumed it. Now we just have to patch up some more holes, get more priming down. We gotta paint all the walls, we gotta paint the poles, finish up the bathroom, start slapping these mats down, put up our cage wall, put up our wall mats, and then just a bunch of little touches next week, and then we'll be ready to open for you guys. We're not painting the ceiling anymore. We had some things go on with one of the investors. They're like half in right now and then half in later. Whatever. Everybody's chipping in on the dream in the process. It's appreciated. And then we had a food truck back out. We had a second food truck back out. Well, not even fully lock in. They said yeah, and then they said no. Right now, we're kind of on the scramble to get a food truck for next weekend. We could cater food. We could cook like burgers and hot dogs, but I promised the people food trucks, we're gonna get a food truck. Sweet Needs is still good to go. Appreciate you, Sweet Needs. But yeah, we're on the food truck hunt right now. I gotta go pick up my lunch. I gotta go to work. Only in here for a couple hours today. Tomorrow I'm off of work. We're gonna be here all day long, I'm sure. Catch you next time. Got big man on the ladder. The floor's almost done. It's a family operation. Good morning, Vietnam. We are 1 week out from Giannetti Martial Arts grand opening. With so much still left to do. It feels like we've done so much, but we're not out of the woods yet. We're at the home stretch for sure. People in my apartment complex don't know how to park, but it is what it is. The water is coming off the roof of the van. It looks like it downpoured last night and light misting right now, so I'm not mad at it. We're on our way to Home Depot yet again. I just got to get a 1/4-inch piece of plywood. We're going to cover up above the office. We got 3 or 4 down, 1 more to go. Came out really nice. We laid some plastic. We got the plywood up. It's going to be a nice like dust shield for all that empty space above the office, which we're using as storage, so it's a 2-for-1. But it's going to look nice when we have the banners up there. I got to return my phone that I got absolutely robbed at iFixit in Abington yesterday, but if I don't return it, I'm going to get robbed again because they're going to charge your boy. Plywood, I think probably more spray foam, because we're going to fill up a couple of cracks on those older windows on the walls. And then we picked up some spray guns from Shawnee's uncle yesterday because he's the man. He had some brushes, some tarps, stuff like that. And we're going to paint the beams in the middle of the gym today. Then we're going to probably get on the walls towards the end of the day. We got to finish leveling that floor with the self-level. We got to finish patching up some stuff, get the bathroom done, and then maybe even get the cage wall up today. We only got Justin until Monday. I'm sure his wife's pissed that we've been kidnapping him every weekend since he's home from work. But it's the name of the game, you know? So we got a lot to do today. I think if we get it done, we're going to be in a really, really good spot to maybe tomorrow get the heavy bags, wall mats, and floor mats down. And man, if that happens, we're golden. Then we have 5 days for just some, you know, put the blush and the makeup on, as somebody was telling me the other day. It's just the cosmetics. Hanging banners, hanging posters, moving weight racks, getting the benches down, stuff that's going to look nice for you guys. But functionality-wise, we should be all set by Monday. Grand opening is on Saturday. We did not find a food truck yet. We've got some options for catering, and what we're thinking is order some catering, and then we will be offering, or accepting, I guess, donations. And, you know, if you donate to the gym, then you're open to grab some food, because we can't sell catered food due to licenses and things like that. And we actually did find one food truck who wanted some absurd amount of money. All right, I had to go drop some stuff off because I wasn't paying triple for that phone. But yeah, so we're back to business, back to working on the gym, looking for food trucks, such and such, having a good old time. The one food truck that did hit us up, I'm gonna leave my name because I'm not trying to drag them, I'm just saying where we're at. They gave us a quote, and they gave us 2 options. And I mean, maybe they're all like this. I mean, I personally don't know. The one that I had booked was a friend of a friend, so it was kind of just like, I'll show up and sell stuff. He hit us up, and he said you could prepay $15 per person or per plate with tax and gratuity. And then he said, or everybody can individually pay, but we have a minimum of $1,250. And if we don't meet that minimum, then it's on you. Which, like, isn't bad. That makes total sense. The problem that we keep kind of running into no matter what we do is how many people are going to go, how many people are going to eat, and how many people are going to eat at the food truck, especially because, Sweet Needs Bake Truck will be there. They're not going to have their truck. They're just going to bring a bunch of donuts and have a table. So it's like, I don't want to be like really pumping up this food truck and taking away from my boy at Sweet Needs, because this is kind of a solid for each of us. Like, he's got a little plug. He's going to make some money coming down to the gym. My people get donuts, and that was kind of what it was with the other food truck too. It's like, I wouldn't make money. I don't have to worry about it. And you get the exposure. But now, like, my money being involved, and the gym's money, I should say, becomes one of those things where it's like, how many people are going to come and eat? How much food do I get or prepay for? Or do I think we can hit the minimum if we do the individual pay? And so I think from a business standpoint, if I was to do the individual pay, I have to personally budget and plan to drop the $12.50 minimum completely myself. Because who knows, like, $12.50 is a lot of food. So it's, especially from like a food truck. It's not like you're eating like an $80 meal. Like at a wedding, we were paying for $80 meals. I could hit $12.50 in 10, 12 meals, you know what I mean? A little bit more. But you're talking 100 and something meals. I don't know if that many people will attend and or eat at the food truck. Some people might get food truck and donuts. Some people might just get donuts. Some people might get neither. So it's tough. I feel like if I were to do the food truck, prepay is the way to go. But even then, it's like, do I prepay for all this food and then it goes to waste? Or do I not have enough and then I end up, ordering pizzas or something? I know, and people aren't even coming down to eat. So it's one of those things where, like, maybe either getting catering and then offering donations is the way to do it, or accepting donations. Because like I said, we can't sell the food, and I'm not looking to make the money. I just didn't want to pay for all the food because the budget has gotten thin for the gym build out. This subfloor has absolutely murdered me. Subfloor alone's tripled in price. And then lumber for little knickknacks here and there has just been running my pockets. So it's like, hate to sound cheap and stingy, but we've got budget for gym maintenance, gym operating, gym savings, gym emergencies, and we can't dip into those. So it's like our build-out budget is getting thin. Hold on, the workers are snapping me. But it could be just a BJ's trip, grab a bunch of meats, have Devlin smoke some pork, some ribs maybe, grill up some burgers and dogs. Or could be get some catering and accept donations. Might take donations either way, just offset the cost of all the food and stuff. And then maybe we'll do like dollar donations for the dunk tank and stuff. Who knows? We'll see. But it's definitely going to be interesting. But we're about to be at Home Depot, pick up this piece of plywood. I think that's all we need here. I'm sure I'll get to the gym and Ben will tell me I need to pick something else up. Got to go to the bank, deposit some cash, deposit for the business, deposit for myself, and then we working today. So wish me luck. I'll check in with you when we're over there, and hopefully we make some big moves today. I'm going to do like a daily before and after for these last couple days. I've been keeping you guys updated as the progress moves along, but I think even just these next 2 days specifically, walking in and being, this is what it looks like, and then walking out at the end of the day and being like, this is what it looks like, I think is going to be really cool. So we've got a lot in store. We got a lot of plans. We're all a bunch of madmen. We've all got a million ideas, and we're trying to do all of them. And they're all great ideas. But it's like, keep it in budget and keep it necessities. Because I truly think this gym will grow. I truly think it'll be successful. So I think we're going to have plenty of time to add things that'll be great for the gym. I think we'll add plenty of stuff and have time to, and the budget to add stuff that'll be great for you guys. And it'll just make the gym. And it's so crazy because I'm always so big on like, this training facility needs to be like, not raw and gritty, but like we're training, like we're busting our ass. But like I always say, it needs to be a vibe too, And not before or during training, but after training, when you guys are dead tired, when you've put blood, sweat, and tears into that mat, and you think you have nothing left in you, bang, sit down, hang out with the boys, talk training, talk life, do whatever you want. A lot of people think I hate when people like sit on the mats and shoot the shit and talk. I really don't. I hate when you do it during training. If you're sitting on the mats talking during training, you piss me off. But if you do it after training and your conversations are literally short-winded, like you're like, oh, today after training, I love that. I love that. You have such deep, meaningful conversations in the gym when you're dead tired. Buddy, what are we doing? I hate Home Depot parking lots. It's fucking terrible. Oh yeah, curbside pickup, but not me. Hope nobody backs into the spot while I'm in here. Coming in hot. Yep, made it. After training, dead tired. Talk life, talk training, drill, lightly drill shit. That is the way I learn when I don't want to say my guard is down, but when I have no other external thoughts of life or how bad my training was, because I know that I busted my ass and I put everything into it, so I don't care if I did good or bad, because I did everything I could in that training session. 5 minutes, oh, do this move instead of this. You have no option but to learn, because you don't even have that ego of, oh, I'll never use that, or oh, that wouldn't work on this guy. You're so tired, all that is left is learning. And that is the goal. Bust our ass until we're so tired. All we know how to do is learn naturally. But back in the good old depot. See you soon. I'm getting real sick of this place. There she is. 1 week until we open. I can't believe this is going to be a gym in a week. I know it doesn't look like much, but we've been busting our ass. And we're going to keep busting our ass till it's done. See you soon. We don't going to go the whole way down because the wall mats are going to go up. Save paint, save money. All right. It's 1:15 in the morning. I got dirt and whatever, paint and everything. I don't even know what all over me, in my nose. Got the paint pretty much done. I know it doesn't look like we're gonna be open in less than 7 days, but we're gonna be open in less than 7 days. So I'm fucking exhausted. Another Home Depot trip planned for tomorrow morning. I gotta take a shower and get some sleep because tomorrow's gonna be a long one. We got some big things to do. I think we're gonna get the cage wall, heavy bag rack, the wall mats and the floor mats done, but this place is a mess. It's gonna take some organizing and prep work. I'll probably be the first one here in the morning, and I'll do that after my Home Depot trip. Hopefully I'm in the mood to get some hole-in-one donuts. I'm sure I will be, because just going right to Home Depot in here doesn't sound like the move. So Rockland, hole-in-one donuts, I'll see you in a couple hours. Till then, I'm going to bed. All right, it's Sunday. It's just about opening week. I slept for about 5.5, 6 hours. Back to it. I just want to get this big shit done. I'm exhausted. I'm sure the crew's exhausted, but there's work yet to be done. Off to Home Depot. I'm gonna get some 2x6s. Nope, some 2x8s. So Ben can make a couple more benches for everybody. And then I gotta grab some self-level. I gotta grab, I don't even know what else I have to grab. I gotta grab spray foam because I just keep having to grab spray foam. So I'm gonna do that. Construction adhesive, a couple other things, and then get to work. I need Dunkin' Donuts first. I'm freaking hungry. But yeah, today should be a lot of big moves. I'm gonna do my best to be an asset to the crew and not a hindrance, because I'm beat, man. Yesterday was rough. If my phone autofocuses and zooms out or gets blurry or whatever, it's just because there's paint all over my phone, so don't be surprised. But yeah, I'm beat. Busted my ass yesterday. Got to the gym a little after 9, left at like 1 a.m., 1:15. So yeah, it was a long day, a little 14-hour day. But I think once we get the big stuff done, and once the gym is like functionally done, we can maybe even take tomorrow off, reset, refocus for the week. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will just be the cosmetics, Put the makeup on the gym. No rush, no stress. We could play maybe some vibey music instead of the divorced dad rock we've been playing, which I feel like is just a must when you're doing like construction work to a building or any type of project. But hanging flyers, posters, banners, moving stuff around. I think that'll be more fun and vibey, and I think there'll be a huge relief and weight off all of our chests. So that's the goal today. I want the cage wall up, floor mats, wall mats, heavy bag rack, and we'll be in a phenomenal place. So yeah, let's get her done. Dunks first. That's Union. Getting there.